Are you looking for love?
Yes, unquestionably so.
Hi.
Booty, look at that booty.
Yeah, it's a bummer. So you tried to get something together and nobody did it, so you just went out for brunch or something?
Yeah, I was like, whoever can make it a dinner, just freaking make
And
it
so
a
Emily was
dinner.
resorting to right now.
That's
She's like, I'm just
exactly-
gonna go out with my aunt.
I was like,
But I
dude.
regret it now, you know. But it was just so hard at the time. I just, you know,
That's
It's a
exactly
hard thing to do.
That's exactly what I was saying. Oof.
and you would think
we're
like,
on. I don't think the intro played all the way. Sorry, guys.
well, welcome to OMG. Let's talk. We're talking 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way, episode 7. We're pretty deep now.
Hell yeah, I think this might be our best episode yet.
Same thing as last week.
It keeps getting better, guys.
That's good.
What did you guys think about the name? Drop by drop, the river rises, or what was that?
Yeah, drop by
title?
drop,
Oh,
the
yeah.
river rises.
And I wrote it because it was so stupid.
Wow.
Drop by drop, the river rises.
We got all the couples leaving, it seems like.
Yeah, I know.
Kind of feels like California.
Right now, the weather is so shitty out here.
Yeah, I'm so
Yeah.
over these storms, man.
Yeah, it's been raining nonstop.
Sounded like a hurricane earlier. I was like working and then like I just heard like loud noises. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah, we're getting like thunderstorm advisories over here, and it's been nuts.
Jeez. Ridiculous.
Well, at least
Alright.
we're still in America.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. We gotta
We
light
have
our
that
stoves like
privilege.
that.
All right, yeah, we'll hop into our first couple. It's Mahmoud and Nicole.
Mahmoud.
Switch that over.
Mahmoud.
We'll just start off just to show how easy he can light the stove because I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, last episode she's Mahmoud, I can't light the stove. And okay, he comes over and just he's like, look, honey, look, honey, you do it like this.
So easy. Like
It doesn't even look like you turn the gas on. He's just like magic powers.
the easiest thing Nicole can't do.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Tiny kitchen, though. I always think that.
Huh?
Tiny kitchen.
Oh yeah.
Dude, they're just fighting this whole time. It was ridiculous. Literally, their whole time they're just fighting over a veil. She calls it a veil, doesn't she know?
Yeah, that it's what is it?
A hijab or whatever.
A job, yeah.
This is crazy that these clothes are like the most important thing in this girl's life. It's kind of sad, actually. Like that's the only thing that she has to represent who she is what it seems like. But I don't know. Maybe you have some other outlets of expression.
And if that's the most important thing, then why did you convert to Islam?
Exactly. It just doesn't make sense. Yeah, and then she
Did
goes
you-
and like tell her family like, "Are you?" Right? She doesn't do any of the religion stuff. She's it doesn't make any sense. And I think in the eyes of like the Islam religion, if you don't do those things, it's actually like
They're not.
it's bad, right? Like you're sinning when you don't do it.
You're supposed to pray, because I was reading this earlier. As a Muslim, you're supposed to pray 5 times a day. You're supposed to obey your husband, first of all.
Mhm.
And then the women are typically supposed to be covered everywhere but their eyes.
Yeah, it's pretty intense.
And then there's Nicole trying to be a Muslim.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys caught this part, but the uncle was waiting for them, and then ended up calling his mom to be like, "What's going on?" To check in with them, and we find out that Mahmoud and Nicole, or not Mahmoud, Mahmoud's mom and dad actually got divorced. So he said like his uncle was like a father figure. So he feels like even more kind of embarrassed and like feels more pressured like in this whole situation.
Yeah, it's because they had a meeting with them, and yeah, he feels like he's betraying like his dad figure, like you said.
Do we have a cat locked outside? I haven't heard of.
I think that's Samus trying to go outside.
Oh.
There she is, see? Yeah, but they end up going to the uncle's house eventually, and she still doesn't end up wearing the job. She just said, fuck it.
She's so decaf about everything. She doesn't care.
And she's wearing like a salmon pink suit.
On top of that, right? Like stand out.
All the women usually wear like black or something, and then she's wearing this salmon pink suit. Yeah.
Pink.
But she goes there and shows them their design, and they're like actually pretty happy with them. But then he like puts her in the place of like she ain't fucking Muslim.
Yeah, and then they kind of put this on what's his name, Mahmood?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of saying like,
Stop.
oh, you're not teaching her the right way. You got to be slow with her, and it's
But
kind
it's-
of true.
I know
a little
Marlene
bit.
and I were thinking the same thing. Like it's kind of true.
He's like, "Did you teach her how to pray?" And he's like,
Yeah, especially the sentence that she says. She's like, yeah, like I would like to understand the religion, but I don't understand if it's the religion telling me these things or if it's just Mahmoud telling me these things. Like, or is it just his preference or is this actually required, you know?
Yeah,
But
like
then
maybe if he read the scriptures to her, like, hey, this is the reason why we have to cover up.
Well,
she would,
then it comes down to her, she needs to do her own research. If she wants to be a Muslim and be like, you know, or join the religion, then maybe she should open up a Quran and start reading. Like, understand it for yourself. Then you would have something to tell Mahmoud. Like, no, I don't have to do that.
"Yeah, I was
No?
about to say there was one girl, I totally forget her name, but she read the Quran, converted to Muslim, like
Someone in 90 Day?
yeah, she followed.
I know
all the
exactly who it
laws.
was. It
Yeah.
was-
She was like a really young party girl too, and then she like
Yes.
totally converted.
I can't think of her name, but
Yeah,
I
I'll
know
look it
exactly
up.
who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did all the work
Yeah.
and went in and put on her hijab and
Everything.
everything.
She
Dang,
like
what
loved the
was that girl's
religion.
name?
Yeah.
I kind of remember her too. I think they're still together to this day
Mhm.
too.
Uh-huh.
She ended up like moving over there, or he got to the States. I don't know.
She
Yeah.
did it right, obviously.
But if she would just open up the Quran and start doing a little bit of research, understand the religion and what it's asking for you, then maybe
Avery.
she would. Yeah, Avery.
Avery.
Yeah, maybe she would not have as many problems with Mahmoud.
Avery and Omar.
But it doesn't seem like either of them really want to figure something out. They just like to fucking fight each other.
Dude,
and argue.
them fighting makes me exhausted. Like every
It's
time they come on
so-
screen, I'm like,
it's
"Oh
so
my God."
annoying.
Continuously. Remember they said like she Mahmoud said that she loves fighting. Like this is her thing.
It kind of seems that way. Especially last week on our episode when she just barges into the door and just
That shit was
continues, like,
hilarious.
no resolution ever.
That was
And
so
this is the
hilarious.
same day, right? That they were arguing like,
Yep.
in the last episode.
Wow.
That's-
They're both pretty stubborn too.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, she seemed even more pissed because I don't know if he was translating as well as he should have either.
Hmm.
But yeah, this whole meeting ends with her being pissed. That's like, you don't even talk about the clothes anymore afterwards. Like, really?
Because they're kind of questioning her, and she's like, "Well, I could do whatever I want."
Yeah. Yeah, basically. That's been her attitude the entire time. Like nobody's gonna hold her back, not even my new religion that I just converted to. It just doesn't add up. It's really dumb.
Yeah, and she said she's questioning everything. It's funny.
Yeah, she'll probably be gone like next episode or something.
Dude,
Yeah.
somebody said 5 days. It might be 5 days only. We'll see. We'll
I think
see.
that was me. I probably said like 3 days.
Sorry.
3 days. Is
losing
she
my
like
mind.
in her first week still, right?
I feel like it's only been like three or 4 days. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And they're packing a lot into those 3 or 4 days. I mean, content-wise for the show, which is typically a bad sign.
Yep.
All right, next couple, we're gonna be talking about Jamie and Chris. I feel so bad.
Yeah, this is horrible. Yeah, Chris sucked so bad, man. Like Jamie, she literally seems like she's lost and doesn't know what to do.
She's still having withdrawals, by the way.
Oh yeah, for sure.
She's like, the shot didn't work.
Can Marley send you that video of us on Saturday or
Yeah.
Sunday?
Yeah. I said we have to put that on TikTok. That is so hilarious. That's literally her right now. My neck.
That's so funny.
Dude, she
My
brings
neck hurts.
she brings her water and like everything, and she's like, "Oh, I want to go out with my friend." She's like, "Go, just go." And I was telling Jesse, I was like,
pitiful.
I feel like she's gonna throw this back in her face.
Of course.
Yeah.
For
Oh, you went
sure.
without me?
Uh-huh.
I was
Oh,
in
you just
pain
leave me in pain?
in
Like,
a
you told
in
me
a
to
foreign
go.
country.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I'm all alone.
I have no
I
friends.
don't know the language.
And it's lame because, Jamie's friends were excited to finally meet Chris.
Mm-hmm.
They've heard so much about her, and
Yeah, it's probably so embarrassing for Jamie. Like, this sucks. I've up talked her so high to everyone, made everything seem like perfect, and then this.
and then this.
Yeah, they were pretty surprised when she didn't show up.
They're like, is she even real?
I did not get that.
Yeah, they're like, neck pain. Like, is her head falling off? Like, why isn't she sitting here?
I don't know. At first, she made it like, oh, it was from the plane ride. Like, oh, that kind of makes sense. And then, like, she starts describing everything else, and they're like, oh, hell no.
Mm-hmm. So, well, she actually had a car accident. This and that.
Oh, and then the
surgery,
motorcycle, and then she has
and
to
the whole
go
motorcycle.
back.
She's leaving on our wedding day.
And they're like, this is weird. Like, straight up. Like,
Gotta push everything back.
mm-hmm. That was the saddest part.
And
Yeah.
obviously, she's gonna go home. I think that's a for sure.
Yeah, I
Right.
feel like she already bought her ticket.
Dude, it's the friend's face. I was just like, He was like, he's just,
He looks
Yeah,
very
like, this is so weird.
inquisitive.
yes, he's just like, yeah, the whole time.
Like slow blinking and everything. Yeah, he's like, this is bullshit. It is bullshit. Anyone would hear this and we're like, well, this is fucking bullshit.
He's like looking at the cameraman right there. Like, is this fucking
Like,
for real?
what? Yeah, like, is this serious?
Yeah, it's pretty sad. So she just lays the tea down on them, and they're just saying, just basically kind of agreeing with her, like, I don't think this is real or good. Like,
Mhm.
just be careful.
And the fact that she's leaving a day before the wedding, like, how did she plan it like that?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, she just doesn't care. She wants her.
There wasn't.
She wants her fucking
It's
pills.
made up. That's why.
It's all made up.
It's easy to make up a lie. All right. Well, next couple. Yeah, we did not see much of them, and I feel like because next episode is going to be pretty hot with them.
Mm-hmm.
So next we're gonna get into Osama and Debbie. This was so
Osama.
ridiculous.
With his crazy ass eyes.
Yes. I feel
Oh my
bad. Like, I get
God.
lazy eyes, but I've never. Yeah, he has like the worst probably case of lazy eye I've ever seen.
He has a drifting eye. It just starts to move out of nowhere. Like he looks like a fucking chameleon. Like they're literally all over the place.
Yeah.
Poor Osama, he has drifting eyes, he has missing teeth.
There you
like-
go. There they are.
I mean,
Oh.
other than that, he wouldn't be too unattractive, but he's got some hang-ups, that's for sure.
But she loves him.
But yeah, she's like, "Oh, we're gonna go stay with your parents." He's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "No wine in the house." He's like, "We can't sneak it." She's like, "We can't just sneak it." It's like, "No."
Yeah, he said the angels cry when you drink and do drugs.
Mhm. And the evil spirits are
Heck,
allowed
yeah,
in.
allowed in.
No protection with wine in the house.
But you could do it out on the streets.
He's like-
Yeah, I guess
he's like,
it's
when I
not
want to drink, I just,
respected.
like walk
Yeah.
outside.
Okay.
You just go to the bar down the street.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're going to Chemisset later, and that's like the super weird farm town that his not
Where
super
his
weird.
family is, right?
Yeah, his family lived
Mhm.
there. It's just probably middle of nowhere. And they're going to I forget the big city that they're in right now. You remember?
I don't remember the name.
Mm-mm.
Rabat. That's where they're at. Like R.A. Rabat.
So that's like the big city where she wants to live too, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, this is where she wants to move from. She doesn't want to technically live on the farm in Chemisset.
Who does?
She's just following along, and I guess they go to this really cool place actually, where I was like, "Damn, it looks pretty sick." They go to this like House of Flowers.
Mm-hmm.
It's like raid place. It was like really nice. Just staying there the whole time. They basically had the whole place to themselves.
Yeah, look at that. It has like an indoor garden.
Oh, that's really nice. It's
Yeah.
like a little villa thing.
Yeah, you have your own rooms. They have them separate because I know most people, you can't sleep together kind of thing. They have their own quarters, but it's
Mhm.
like that whole floor level they had to themselves, which is huge.
I wonder how much that costs, like in Morocco money.
Yeah, exactly. And it looked like they served you food there, so
Yeah, a nice little dinner
Jeez.
setup, private
Mhm.
like little terrace room. Pretty cool.
All
This
right.
is pretty exciting for him because he lives on a farm. So
Look
Yeah,
at him. He's like dressed to the T,
he's about to
man.
drop a bomb right now, though.
Ooh. Okay, is Osama playing her or is he playing her?
I have no idea.
I think so.
he's playing her for
Oh.
sure.
Yeah. So literally, she tells her that she doesn't want to stay, and she finds out all this weird shit in this dinner conversation.
Like, why wasn't this discussed before coming here? Like, Debbie left all her family, packed all her stuff, and then
I don't really
he
know
tells her all
what was
this.
discussed though. Like we hear her side of the story, but maybe she is just like wishful thinking and just like, yeah, I'm gonna do all this, but maybe that was never what he told her.
Well, no, at the end, if he caught it the first time she was in Morocco, he said she was rushing him to the embassy, trying to get everything done, like basically just trying to get his green card. Yeah. Like she said, oh, the first time I was in Morocco, you wanted to marry me right then and there. You're rushing me to the embassy. What's wrong with you? Like, that's why she gets super pissed at him because I think she even knows. Like,
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, because
So
literally
why
he's
is
like,
he-
2 months, you go back to America. Like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Okay, 'cause
Like, why 2 months? And
What
it's
he's
like-
telling her now is that we need to test our relationship in reality. We only spoke through social media, so I want to give it 2 months. Then you'll go home, and then he'll make a decision. Is that what he's saying?
basically, which makes no
Basically,
sense.
yep.
Or no, what he says is, if by the end of 2 months, if it's not working out, then she goes home. She doesn't. It's not like she's going back no matter what, right?
I think she's going back no matter what. That's how he made it sound.
He's like, yeah, he didn't say that until she got pissed. Like, oh yeah, if it goes good, we'll get married. But no, for sure, he
Yeah.
straight up said like, after 2 months, you're go back to America. Like,
Because he said, like, you have your business out there and things to do. Like, you have to go back, right?
Yeah, she's like, no, I left everything.
and basically, he was even saying he basically knows like I think he's not gonna be the wife he was expecting, kind of thing, you know?
She isn't gonna be what he expected.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Because he wants her to wash his clothes, milk the cows, do all the cooking. I mean, Debbie's retired. I don't think she's trying to do all that. She already did that all her life.
That's what she said. She's like, I worked hard my whole life. Like, I'm not about to go milk some cows. And I completely
Yeah.
understand that.
I feel so
I
bad
just-
for her.
I love every time she says his name. Osama. Wow.
Osama.
You didn't...
Yeah, I don't know. I feel
She was very hopeful. And I mean, the whole time we were looking at her like, "Ugh, we'll see what happens. But she fully believed that everything that she said was going to come true. And that's
Wishful
kind of sad.
thinking.
Yep.
Her son was right, I guess.
Well,
good thing she didn't get rid of everything.
obviously he was going to be right. Look at this. Come on.
Yeah.
How many seasons have we watched of 90 Day out of all of them? Like 20? Like when it comes to all the different ones? Like we know how this relationship ends. We've seen this before.
Especially the age gap. Like, this is obvious.
There's only been like 2 age gap couples that have actually worked. That one from season 1 with the creepy white guy and the Filipino girl. Super creepy. But they're still together.
Somehow.
And then Sumit and Ginny.
There was that one in like season 2, the Muslim guy who married the girl from like the really small town of Brazil, but he was like super sweet and actually like learned how to speak Portuguese like for her. But there's a pretty big age difference, and she was like
And they're
way
still
out of
together,
his
too?
league. Yeah, they have like 2 kids now and stuff.
Well, other than that, most of them, we this is exactly what happens.
It's
Don't
the
work
old
out.
white lady with the Middle Eastern guy usually.
Uh-huh.
Those ones. It's just
Especially
anyone from the
people-
Middle East. Who worked out from
Yep.
the Middle East? I was just about to say that. It's the religion. Who?
It's the same exact thing that happened with what's her name? That
Brittany?
remember the girl that the big girl that used to stand in the hallways and prevent the guy from coming in. He was also from Morocco.
Nicole.
Oh,
Nicole,
yeah, Nicole.
yeah.
Yes. And she had a kid, right? Yeah. She was like, oh. He
It's
always
the
talked
same
about her weight.
scenario.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, very
Like, let's
similar.
just see see how we work out, and okay, well, what a waste of time.
Yeah, I don't know. I swear they do that maybe because they can just get like some sugar from Americans versus like
A good trip to all these places. Then you can
Uh-huh.
go back.
a little like touchy here and there without getting in trouble. Oh yeah, none of these. Yeah, I'm even trying to think anyone from the Middle East who worked out.
Not many.
No.
I can't even think of
no.
one. That's
We
her-
would remember them if they were to work out.
for
I feel
sure.
like.
Remember Brittany though, and like the family was like wanting to kill the son.
Yeah, he was in some hot shit.
Yeah, and then the interpreter
It's
like
yeah,
became
my
like
uncles
their
are like sending me death threats,
That's right.
and they all
that
had to
was
like leave.
she went through a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I was so sad, and she went into the house, and oh, dude, that gave me the chills. I felt so bad for her. Like, I was just happy she stood up. She's like, I'm not gonna be sitting here and ridiculed by you guys. She's like, I am trying to do everything, like to like like communicate and be in good peace with you.
Same thing happened with
Right.
that girl that she was like, she was pretty young, a little heavier set, light-skinned black girl who was in and out of foster care.
Oh, Memphis.
Memphis.
They ended up working out, but I followed up, and they're not together now.
Oh.
Ugh.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, I think that one did work out.
That one
though,
did work
obviously.
out for a while,
Mhm.
but I think they even had one kid together or
Gave
something.
it the old college try.
Yeah, she was pregnant and stuff. Yeah. Well, that's why it probably worked out. She was pregnant.
She was pregnant. That's when it worked out, and then it didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Where's Memphis? In America, and then he's just back in the Middle East.
Yeah, I think he ended up not even like getting his like visa fully accepted or something. Yeah, like
he never
didn't
made
even
it over
yeah. Mm-mm. All right. Well, let's talk about our next crazy white lady.
So Marley's preoccupied because our cat tries to suck on our pug's titties all the time.
It's like her armpits. It's not
She's-
even her titties, which is worse.
Poor Zelda.
I know.
Zelda, what's it happen?
She does.
Well, sometimes
She
she's
just
too
left-
tired to react. Sometimes she will, but right now she's not.
Or
She doesn't
sometimes
care.
she'll actually scoot over more so like Boo can get in there.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
But then her like armpits and like stuff get all raw. and
Chafy, yeah, wet. Oh my god. We even have
It's a-
pads that
It's
we
a
have
very
to clean
weird
it with.
problem that we're dealing with.
Like antibiotic pads so it doesn't get
And our
dirty.
kitten is like 7 months old. Like, get over it.
Like, why? Is it a kitty thing?
I have
Oh,
no idea.
yeah,
She
but-
thinks that Zelda's her mom.
It was as the day we got her, she started doing that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a bond. Like, she feels like mama vibes.
Yeah, I think so.
Damn.
But yeah, pretty annoying.
She's getting better. Getting better, right, Pooh? All right, next couple we're gonna do Jen and Rishi.
Jane.
Oh god, Rishi's outfit though. I could not stop talking about it.
No, his shirt on his head or whatever it is.
Yes. And not only that, they're like going on a hike, but he is wearing a purple sweater that looks like I don't know. It's very girl colors for me. I don't know, very Easter.
It is.
But all of his clothes have been very
Pastel.
feminine, if you haven't noticed, throughout every episode.
And then like he has
Pretty
this weird
feminine
like
clothing.
beanie on. I don't know.
Is he gay?
Oh, no. Jen said they used to bang. Remember?
Oh, that's right. So he's not.
Yeah.
That does
But
not
he
mean
dresses
anything.
like.
Maybe it's like Indian culture. It's like, yeah, that's definitely a shirt cut up though on his head.
Yeah, you see where the tag goes. Like, that's the embroidered tag.
We were just saying though, like they have so much like nice head like fabrics for people in India. Like, what is he doing?
So just give me this old purple t-shirt. I'm good.
I mean, and it's not like his hair's all over the place. Why do you even need that?
Yeah, it's a weird one.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know. I
not
didn't.
stylish.
No, I didn't get that one. So what are they up here? Oh yeah, they're up here discussing because Jen is just calling him out basically this whole time. Like,
I'm getting the vibes that he's just a liar. Like he continuously lies and lies about
lies-
everything.
He lies to Jen. He lies to his parents. He lies to everyone.
And then he tells her, "Oh, if we do have to live alone, that's okay. I'll deal with my parents." But then in the interview, he's like, "Oh, it's gonna be very hard to tell my parents about this." So, just lies.
Yeah, he's very inconsistent.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's in the shithole, and he literally, yeah, he knows how to speak and sugarcoat it because she is pissed at him and like doubts him, and then I don't know, he just says the right things that she wants to hear, and then she's just like, really? Okay.
I feel like
Like,
I feel like she's catching on though.
yeah.
She's questioning a lot of
She's
things.
questioning it a lot, yeah, and she's kind of sticking to her guns pretty hard, like more than most women on the show.
Yeah, she actually tells him like I'm looking out for myself. I'm not
Mhm.
just there to just be your wife and be a caregiver. I didn't get 2 degrees just to be that.
I did love that.
She's staying true to like everything that she told her friends too. Like, man, if I get there and it's not what I think it is, like
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
coming
yeah.
home. And
But hey, she might get deported anyways.
yeah.
Dude, this whole scene is one of my favorite scenes.
Yeah, so she goes to like an immigration lawyer, finds out that her what is it called? Her
Visa.
visa is only good for one trip and only 30 days. Right? 30
Mhm.
days?
Yes.
So
she
she
would
has to
technically had to
leave.
get married in 15 days or leave.
And she keeps saying that she didn't see it. I think she did know that was there.
Okay, can we talk about
Yeah.
this anal lawyer? No.
Oh, yeah, you know, Kana. No, it's Anil probably.
I know, but
it's funny.
okay, these lawyers were
Dude, I was
hilarious.
cracking up.
Oh
Oh, me
man,
too.
this team, like I would want this duo.
I
Yeah,
think they're just over Americans. They seemed really pissed at her.
Yeah, well, they're just like, yeah, you're doing everything wrong. This isn't gonna work. And then they're like, oh god. And then he's like, yeah, I wasn't gonna sugarcoat it. I'm like, you sure fucking didn't, dude. Like, nah, you gotta go home. You gotta go
he's
back
like,
to your country.
see, right? He literally just like gives her the phone, like right here, single entry.
She's like, single
Like,
entry
he
30
literally-
days. She's like, oh, it's only 30 days. He's like, yeah, you see, like on your visa where it says it right here. He does that
In
to her.
big letters.
Yeah.
Yes.
You see it? And then he goes to and does an interview, and he's like, "A stupid American, how could she miss it?"
I have it.
Yeah,
I have that
typical
quote.
American behavior.
Typical American behavior. Yeah, I feel this is a crazy American behavior.
So reckless.
Yeah,
Because
he
in
did
her
not
mind,
sugarcoat.
she thought she had a 4-month visa and she could kind of leave the country and like a close by country, come back and she'd like restart her process.
Yeah,
But
she was saying that she thought that she had to leave within 30 days and then she could come back and leave within another 30 days and like it keeps going, but yeah, that's not what it is and she blew it. Or this was her plan the whole time. Yeah, an excuse for an escape.
I just thought it was funny too. The lawyer's like, she doesn't even know when she's getting married. Like, he's like,
It's like, so how quick would I have to do it if I want to stay? He's like, I don't know, the next 4 days? If you get married in 4 days, maybe you'll have a chance.
and she's even questioning that. She's like, "Oh, I don't know if I'm like ready for marriage." And what are you doing?
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, if she really says like how much she loved him, I think this like Jen went through the road. You know, like Jen and Submit, like
Jenny. Yeah.
Jenny, yeah. Ugh. Dude,
She's playing it smart though. Like she's not making any rash decisions. She's not blinded by love or anything. So kudos to her at least.
I do. She's honestly been the most like respected one on here in a
Mhm.
while.
Yeah, and she's not being disrespectful to the culture or anything.
No, to
like that
anyone. She's
either.
been very, very respectful actually.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Look at the lawyer's face.
He's
Oh
like,
yeah.
Is she fucking stupid? He's looking at his like his partner, his co-lawyer, and he's like,
It's
Are
that
you
look that
fucking
you
kidding
give
me?
somebody when they say something really fucking stupid at the dinner table, and you're just like,
you're like shocked.
Guess we'll talk about that later.
I wish I was a fly on that wall after she left. Like this fucking
Yeah, really.
loser.
They probably talked so much crap.
Oh god, yeah, that was funny. It was just weird too. What about the main lawyer who was behind the desk? He was just like nodding and confirming the whole time and didn't even say one
Yeah,
thing.
we were watching like, he must not speak English.
And then she
No.
leaves, and then he's like, "Oh, have a nice
He's like,
day."
have a wonderful day. And
Like,
like
perfect.
perfect. You're like, why?
No accent, nothing.
You have a wonderful day now. Bye. I'm like, what? Why are you just sitting there the whole time?
He was probably just biting his tongue.
He had to have been. That's what we were thinking too. And then yeah, the next day she breaks the news to Rishi.
Chai lattes. I want this chai latte. Oh.
Oh, street vendors are the best.
Yeah, they're everywhere over there too. I want all that food.
I know.
I love how everyone just stares at her because she's like the only white lady in India.
Yeah, look at the guy in the Waldo. The guy in the Waldo shirt. He's literally looking at her like, "What's going on?"
What? What's going on?
Even the guy up here in these. What is this guy?
Oh,
He's
I didn't even see
hiding.
that guy. What?
He's hiding
all
in these
the dark-
weaved baskets in the dark.
He's peeking over.
Oh, it's funny. So she's gonna break the news to Rishi. Um, they have these terracotta cups. I think they're so cute, but
It looks like little clay pots,
I know.
like little flower pots. They're drinking out of little flower pots.
So cool.
Yeah, she's breaking down what that she just found out from the immigration lawyer.
I just thought she didn't even try though here, like with Rishi, like even give him a chance because she could have been like,
We could get married tomorrow.
yeah, we can get married in 15
Yeah.
days or this is over. Like she's just like, I gotta go back to America. Like she didn't even tell him like any of the other parts. So like
She also says she's like, I'm gonna go back, and after I go back, I don't think I'm gonna be motivated enough to come back to India. So she's basically cutting it off right now.
mm-hmm.
I think it was Rishi's chance to be like, hey, you know what?
No,
This
let's
is
go.
happening.
Yeah, let's go meet my
talk to
mom. Let's go
parents."
do everything we said. This was his shot. He didn't do it at all. He gave a fake tear down one eye.
Yeah, he did not. Yes, this tear right here. His acting
Single tear, and then I think this is gonna be it right here.
Yeah, it is for sure. Like
It's over.
Good for her though.
Yeah. If he really cared, he would do a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
the chat guy is just watching this whole time.
Yeah, like, she did have the lawyer told her, like, if you get married quick, and she didn't even bring that up to Rishi, so seems like she's pretty over it.
Yeah, just because I don't think he's in that same, like, he's not trying to marry her instantly. They're talking about like summer or something to tell his parents. So
Yeah.
it's just gonna be a long process.
Why? Yeah, he's obviously just postponing it. Why the summer?
His plan is shit, is what it is.
It's just bullshit, is
And
what
it's
it
full of
is.
lies and deception, and
Big
yeah,
shit.
she needs to go home.
Alright.
He said the worst part is that when she goes home, she's gonna be embarrassed, which I understand, but at least she's doing it, like making the right decision.
Her brother. Ugh.
Oh, he's gonna give her so much shit.
I don't even want to.
Yeah,
I can
the
hear it from his
brother.
brother. Like I don't even know
told you
him.
so.
Just laughing
With
and
that
being all
smirk.
mean.
Another one of your adventures.
How
This
did-
is what you
crazy.
do.
All right, last couple we're gonna discuss is Isabelle and Gabriel. Best couple that we have on this season. Very
Most definitely.
Yes. So we have Gabriel meeting his friend Trey in the beginning of this episode. He's like just a
basketball buddy
yeah.
and drinking buddy too.
Look at the height difference though. That shit has me cracking.
Mm-hmm.
Is he like 4 feet?
He looks,
Yeah, it must be really small. Yeah,
yeah, he looks tiny.
probably like 5'2" or something, 5'3". Because this guy's probably like 6'2" or something. He seems
Yeah.
big.
He is tall AF. But he actually met Trey because he lives in the same apartments as Isabelle, and I guess overheard him speaking English. So
Mm-hmm.
kind of, he's like, "Hey,
We're
English."
best friends.
Yep.
Yeah, and that was, they said about a year ago, so they've been hanging out.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, and obviously they live close by.
Yeah, they're playing basketball. Gabriel was just telling him about everything and the issues, and it's so funny.
What, the friend?
The friend when he drops the bomb to him.
Oh yeah.
Yes. He was shocked. But why didn't Gabriel tell him before? I didn't get that. He said it
So-
didn't come up.
That's what
but-
I'm saying. Why is it so important to show? Like, I don't understand.
I think that's why I think they showed us the clip of like him saying like, "Oh, I need to tell her parents. I can't blah blah blah." And he's like, "Bro, don't tell like the parents. Like it's so machismo out here, you know?"
Well, how it comes up with Gabriel telling Trey, he's like telling Gabriel the issues that he's having with Isabelle, and he's like, "Yeah, I need to tell her parents something big," and then that's when he tells Trey for the first time. It's like, "Yeah, so like I was born a girl."
And he's like, what?
Yeah, I got a reaction right here. He's like, he's like, "How did I not see it?"
What? He's like, he plays football with us. He's the man.
Yeah. I mean, obviously Trey doesn't have an issue with it, but then yeah, Gabriel's asking him like, "Should I do it?" And Trey's like, "No, why? Like, get married and then
I would just
kind of agree with.
I would find it weird if I had a friend that I was kind of close with for about a year and then she told me I'm trans. I used to be a man. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what? Why didn't you tell? I don't know. It's just weird.
I'd be shocked, but I wouldn't
Yeah.
Yeah,
wouldn't
he
change the way I
it was intentional
feel.
because Gabriel even said that's why he didn't give you my Instagram.
Yeah, he was trying to keep
Ah.
a secret. I don't get it. When he's so in every other conversation he's had with anyone, he's like, I'm not gonna hide
Maybe
myself
guy
anymore.
friends is a different thing.
Still contradictive of what he's saying.
It is. I agree.
Yeah, because he's very open about it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's just because he just moved to Colombia and they kind of weren't that close until now too, though. Like
That's true.
everyday kind of contact speaking.
Could be.
True.
I will give that. All right. The next part, they go to this restaurant that looks dank. I guess this is where they had their first date, but it's also a tourist place, and that's why Isabelle is hella jealous for some reason because people speak English here.
Yeah, and Gabe doesn't want Isabelle to know that he goes there without her because there's so many English speaking people, and obviously Isabelle is fucking really insecure.
Very jealous.
It came-
That
I was
surprising
surprised.
To me.
Yeah.
It came out of nowhere.
Yeah, she was like, oh, it was like when Trey came in too. She like started at him too. She's like, oh, shush. Like,
Yeah, she was getting sassy, man.
Ooh.
She tried to say because Trey is a player and he's a bad influence, but I mean, does she trust Gabriel?
Well, even Trey calls her out, and he's like, obviously you have trust issues with him.
That's what I was saying. No matter what, even if
Like,
you
this
hang
isn't-
out with your
It's not my problem.
yeah
It's
shitty
not my
friend,
fault.
like you should trust your partner enough.
Yeah. Yeah, Trey confronts her straight up. And it seems like him confronting her helps her get past it a little bit. But they do have a little bit of a sour conversation for like the first 5 to 10 minutes.
I think it was the fact that Gabriel kept telling Trey like, "Oh,
Be
shh,
quiet,
don't say
keep
that."
secrets.
Like secrets, yeah. You know, if you're hanging out with somebody and then that other person saying, "Oh, don't say that," or like
Mhm.
doing weird eyes, it just makes you like, "What are you hiding?"
Also, the way Gabe went about it was so childish.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, no, be quiet. And then she's like, what's the problem? He's like, it's nothing. It's nothing. Like, just say the
So
fucking.
good.
Ah, gosh. It was frustrating.
Oh, good. So Mateo shows up for this
Earthworm Jim.
for this meeting, and as soon as he sits down, he's like, "Oh, I can feel the tension." He's like, "What's going on?" You know, basically, like this is him.
Why?
Like the way he leans in, like
He's like,
he just said, he's like,
"Give me the
his
tea."
eyes light up. He's like, "Wait, why are you mad? Like, what's going on?" I thought that shit was so funny. He was like so happy to hear like there's drama happening.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I came at a good time.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, let's get into it.
Oh God, I can even I feel it through the screen. But
It's a very different vibe that I'm getting from Isabelle because I just never saw that in the previous episodes.
But it's always been just them two.
True.
she gets over it once they start talking about having to meet with her parents.
Mm-hmm. And
Oh,
Trey just,
man.
he attacks, or he just goes about everything very direct. So there's no miscommunication, nothing to be mad about. He's literally addressing every issue that she has. Trey is directly addressing, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah, Trey's like, we have a bigger thing to worry about,
Mhm.
telling your parents.
And then Isabel's like, I don't like secrets. And it's like, what do you mean? You guys have been keeping a secret from me for a year. Like, I just found out today that he's trans.
The way that he's like, speaking of secretos.
Secreto.
It's like, is that okay? And then that like changes everything on Isabel. Like, yeah, you're right. Maybe some things don't need to be told. I'm like, yeah, fuck.
God, busting his balls for nothing.
Mhm.
For real, everything's very contradicting. Like, everything's contradicting of like what really matters to you guys and what doesn't. Like, and I don't know. They'll figure it out though. They got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, Isabelle might be just very controlling. We just don't know that fully yet.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty true. And I guess she didn't even give him the heads up of like her parents being religious or anything like that.
Yeah, she kind of made it sound like, oh, they're not that religious, but you know, when we see the meetup,
Oh, they're fucking religious.
Yeah.
1000%.
Gabriel's like, I thought he had a Jesus on the wall.
And that's
No,
the
her
extent.
parents are very religious.
Yeah, let's
They
get
don't
to
even
it.
let them sleep together.
Mm-hmm. Not under his roof.
Oh, what about this? As they're going to the parents' house.
What is his name? Donatello, right?
Yeah.
Or something?
It's so cute.
He takes
Yeah,
his turtle with him.
Isabella's son has a turtle, and she lets him take it on their trip. He's like, "Yep, get your turtle." He brings like the whole tank, everything. It's just in the back seat with them.
That's so cute. Yeah, in this little tub.
That's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
They're such a happy
Donatello.
family.
Yeah, for sure.
And so, okay, how surprised were you when like the parents like were so
Dude, they fucking
loving?
love
Yeah.
Gabe. Like they really love him. It's gonna be such a disappointment if it changes like every.
Oh my
Like
god.
her dad loves him, gives him a hug, picks him up, and like jumps around. Like he loves him.
So does the
Oh,
mom, and
He
like
talks in his interviews how it's the
Yeah.
best relationship she's ever had. She needs this. I hope that it works out. Like the parents start questioning Isabelle more than him about Isabelle's commitment.
Yeah, like, are you prepared for a good person like this? He
Mhm.
respects you. Your kids love him.
Mm-hmm.
I did not
I-
see Jesus on the wall.
It's in their hearts.
Oh.
Yeah, they did say that, like, as long as you have God in your hearts, everything will work out. Like,
Mhm.
I just don't know. I feel like they might push back on him. Even though they love him, even though he's a good guy, it's just their belief. I don't know.
And this is where Gabe first feels it. They pray before they eat, and he's like, "Oh fuck, here we go." Look at his face. He's like, "Ah, shit."
Oh shit, they are religious.
Mhm.
I was wondering what kind of drink they're drinking. It's so light and pink.
Like Jamaica or something, maybe?
It's just very diluted.
It's so clear. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
is it like the Mio drops? Yeah, but they have a pretty serious talk, and Gabriel's basically hinting the whole time, like, I'm pretty serious. I moved here. They didn't know he moved to Colombia, and they're super happy that
They're
he's like
extremely
committed.
happy.
Yeah.
And the dad asks him, he's like, "What's your plans for the future?" He's like, "I want to spend the rest of my life with her." And then that's when he starts questioning Isabelle, like, "Isabelle, you better fucking treat him
Not
right."
fuck this up.
Like, yeah, they're all really happy for the whole situation. Happy that he's moved in, everything.
I think
But
that
they also haven't told him yet, so.
Yeah, I think Isabel's previous relationships were with a lot of men that were very controlling
Mm-hmm.
and
Didn't like the kids, it seemed
machismo
like.
thing. And that too, yeah, that's why he asked Isabel's daughter, like, how do you like him? And they're like, we love him. And the dad's like, oh, that's good points.
Yep.
Yeah, this whole talk, I felt so good. So I'm just hoping next time we see them that it's as good as a response as we got in this
Yeah, me
meeting.
too.
Because I really, really like it, and I really want everything to work out for everyone. Like, really
Let's
bad.
make some predictions. Do you guys think the parents will be okay with it?
Yes.
Yes.
I will be the one to say no.
I don't think that they would be religiously okay with it, but I think that they understand that it's not their lives, and I have no idea how religion
I hope
works.
that they seem like they see the love, so I hope that's what they keeps them on track.
Yeah,
you know?
but if he's that religious, then that means that
he could.
Gabriel's already sinning and he's going to hell.
We'll see. Not everyone thinks like that, though.
It's true. But this
Yeah.
guy definitely does.
But even the Pope himself, like, you know, he has an open mind about things. So maybe this guy
I thought you were gonna say the
too.
Pope is gay.
No.
Pope sucks dick once in a while. or
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be understanding a little bit. I don't know if he'll like say, "You're done, get out of my house."
Yeah, I think maybe
I think
he'll
it'll be
try to
a slow
understand,
a
you
slow
know?
burn.
Similar to Kenny and what's his name from the other way?
God, it starts with an A. I think.
Kenny
Kenny and what's his name?
and the cool guys. Both of them, super cool. That all ended up working out. It was
Armando. Yes.
Kenny and Armando.
Armando.
It was a hard start. It was rough and everything, but they all came around.
But they knew he was gay.
The mom
This
knew.
might be-
No, only
yeah,
the mom. Yeah.
Oh,
The dad-
the dad didn't know.
No.
Yeah, he didn't like come out for 2 days and didn't talk to them. Remember,
Yeah, he
like
said
they
he
had to
wasn't
come
gonna
back
come
and
to the wedding
everything.
or anything, but then he ended up showing up.
Hey,
There's
might
hope.
come through
There's
there.
hope.
There's hope.
God willing, right?
Hmm
And we
God
get to
willing.
see what happens in the next episode.
Yes, definitely.
God, yeah. I'm really excited to. The next episode is going to be the best one yet.
I want to show only one picture from next episode,
What?
if I could find it.
Oh God, what picture are you going to show?
I don't know if it's gonna be able to get it. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
No, I don't even know. What
All
is
right, I'll
it?
find it. Hold on, I'm gonna turn the screen share off. I'm gonna find it because this is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Really? What is it?
I can't believe you didn't notice it. It's like all over the internet right now.
What?
Oh yeah.
Ah! Oh my
Stop hitting my arm.
Oh shit.
god!
Here, I just want
look.
everyone to see it. Look at this girl.
This
Look
is
at that
her
face, dude.
bathing suit,
We're-
right?
What's her name again?
Nicole.
Nicole.
We're looking at Nicole. It looks like she's in. I mean, she's in a. It's a hijab or something, like a loose. But she looks like she's getting ready to go to a swimming tournament or something. She or like bobsledding. She looks like she's part of the bobsled team.
Dude, there's like like it's like draped over her like a robe, and then she also has like pants as well.
And like, you will never see a picture of somebody that looks so upset. Like this is the
The
dictionary
worst
picture.
thing. I think that's gonna be her breaking point. Like
Mhm.
right there.
It's so funny, man. Yeah, everyone on the internet. I saw this picture like reposted so many times.
Just a sad face.
Yeah, she straight up works.
She's like, this is life, huh?
Yeah, it's
They
pretty
tried-
modest.
I wonder if this
give it
is.
some like pink.
I wonder if this is something that she tried to design. And it's just like not working out or something.
No, because she's like, I didn't know what modest was until I seen their swimsuits. Like they already had these.
Yeah.
Is that that's a swimsuit? That's what it
a
is?
swimsuit.
Oh my gosh. That's so
They go-
funny.
They're gonna go to the pool and then she's gonna have to come out with that. Oh
That's
my
so
God.
funny.
Can't wait.
Yeah. They gave us a
Forget
lot of
going
spoilers at the
swimming.
end.
Well, if you guys made it this far, thanks for hanging with us. We'll be back next week.
Dude, everything's gonna be either crashing down or coming up, so stay tuned for that.
Told you it was the best episode ever.
Woo. Next one.
It is.
Next one's gonna be even better.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, make sure to watch with us, subscribe, and get notified when we go live on Twitch and on YouTube.
Yeah, and if you don't want to watch a video, you can always listen to the podcast version. It's on all podcast platforms.
Yeah, definitely.
OMG
If you're driving
Laptop.
around and stuff, you know.
It'll be under the Gangline Assembly of Podcasts, where we run a bunch of different podcast shows.
Cleaning up. That's my favorite time to listen to a podcast. Hey, you can clean up and watch your 90 day technically without getting distracted.
Yeah, put in your headphones.
Yeah.
Listen along.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
whenever you get a chance, leave a comment. Let us know what you thought about the episode and all the madness happening in
Yes,
the 90 Day
please.
Fiancé.
Yes. All right. We'll catch up with you later.
Bye.